I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I just got here and I'm tired. Hey, it's Nube, and today I'm going to give you a little update on my life. It's been crazy. It's been like maybe 6 or 7 months since I last filmed anything. I graduated from college. I got my bachelor's in business administration, minor in finance. I moved back home late December, a little bit before Christmas, and I have still to unpack most of my things. It's crazy. My house looks crazy. And then my brother just moved back in, and he was going to Loyola in Chicago, and he was living in his own apartment, so he had all his apartment stuff, which means everything that he had before is now coming into our house. And so our house is a mess. You can see I'm filming somewhere different, somewhere new, and that's because I cannot film in my bedroom. I can't. It's too crazy. There's clothes everywhere, suitcases. It's maddening. And so yeah, it's been wild. I spent a lot of time right when I got back home trying to look for a job. I just knew I needed like income so I could start paying for the things that I like. I'm fortunate enough to be able to, not have to pay for rent or like basic groceries. I don't have to, worry about that. All my basic needs are met. So this is me like paying for birth control or like a treat if I want, like clothing. I have to redo my bedroom because I haven't lived there for like 2 years, and my tastes have changed. My needs have changed. I have the bed that I had in middle school. I have like all of the decorations and dressers and stuff that I had in middle school. So it's like I just need to kind of upgrade. So I'm working on that. I'm kind of trying to find our tape measure. I know we have one. We've definitely used it before, but I cannot find it. And so I'm like trying to get measurements in my room, and I'm like using a ruler and guessing, which is like terrible. But eventually I'll find a tape measure. I just finished my hair yesterday. I'm going to dip it tonight or tomorrow night maybe, and then my hair will be different. I know it looks like a lot like the last hairstyle that I did, but it is different. It's a much lighter brown, and there's like less red in it. It's more brown than red. I really do like this color though. I'm kind of excited. I'm happy at how it turned out, although I do like how I did my last small braid hair better. It just was like the parts were smoother and like it just fell better on my head, but maybe it'll look better after I dip it. You can see I'm trying to like make it work for this video because I really want to film. I want to update you guys on my life. So much has changed, I'm hot. The AC is not really working in my house right now, so it's like I'm actually sweating, which is crazy because I'm usually cold. I'm usually like really cold, so this is new. This is definitely an experience. I'm trying to think what else has even happened. So I've got a fan running. If you hear some weird noise in the background, it's the fan. It's just really hot. I was happy to come home, but I came home to ants, and they're in my house, and I'm so upset. We're not like the cleanest people, but like we're not dirty enough to have ants. But we give our cat Snoopy, he gets fed with food on the floor, and the ants are just coming there every day trying to eat it, and it's just I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I just got here and I'm tired. MC4 had their first like summer performance ministry, whatever you want to call it, and that went well. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't my personal best, but it also wasn't my worst. So and it was a learning experience for sure. We kind of got some clarity about our goals as a group, our standards, and what we're gonna kind of our decision process, I'll say. And so that's good. We needed that. I just got a job at a law firm, and I've been working there since like the beginning of the summer, since around June, just to see if like that was something that I was interested in. I did make a video saying that I was thinking about taking the LSAT and going to law school. I didn't post that video, and one of the reasons I didn't is because I didn't want to say something and then change my mind and have people like coming for me or like saying, oh, I'm so disappointed or whatever. I was just like, you know what, I'll just keep it to myself. But now that I've kind of gotten into the environment, I can kind of see that like that might not be what I want to do. I do like arguing and I do like being right, but it's just a lot of work. I don't know if I want to do 4 more years of school or 4 or 5 more years of school, and I don't know that I will be able to commit the time to the job that it requires. I intend to do musical theater. I intend to keep singing with my siblings, and I intend to be active in my church. And I just don't think that the life of a lawyer allows the free time that I would need to do those things, and I'm not willing to give them up. So, I might look at like paralegal studies. I don't even know. But it's looking like law school might not be the deal. I might still take the LSAT just to see if I can do it. Because, I'm competitive. And I want to see if I can beat my practice score. But I probably won't be doing law school. I have decided. Mostly. And also I found out that like I do finance every day. I do accounting every day. When I'm checking my cards or like giving money to savings or whatever, I do it not every day, but like a lot, like more than the average person, because I find it enjoyable. It's like a puzzle. And so I feel like if I'm already doing it, I might as well get paid for it, So that is kind of something I'm leaning more towards, either finance or accounting. And that is just a 9 to 5 regular job. You go home at the end of the day and you don't bring your work home with you, which is not true for lawyers. I definitely am going back to school, but just holding off until I really know, because I don't want to start something and spend money for it and then change my mind. So I want to be sure before I make a big move. The law firm job is nice though. It's a black law firm, which is so rare. So I'm really happy to have found that. Everyone is nice. They're all super supportive and helpful and flexible, which is great. So I like it there. And I can see myself staying there for like the foreseeable future, because it's a good environment and I'm learning a lot. So like, why not? I am looking for a second job though, because, the money got a mun. I just need to be making more at this point in my life. I need income. I would like to be at the stage where I can help my dad with finances or like buy him something nice every once in a while. Definitely need another job. Preferably salary, full time would be great. Right now I'm working part time because it's like a summer gig, like an internship type deal. They're asking me to stay into the year, but I would get a pay increase. But it wouldn't be salary. So I'm trying to find something that would get me either to the rate of a salary, like adding that all together I would be making a reasonable salary, or just a salary job and I can work there part-time on the side. I'm also choreographing for a kids show. I have always been involved in TE and company since I was little, and so now I am choreographing one of their shows, co-choreographing. Me and, I won't say her name because I don't know if she wants to be on the internet, but me and one other person are working together to make the dances, and that's been really fun. Definitely a lot of work, a lot of energy working with kids. Of course, it's gonna take a lot out of you, but it's been fun, and I love the paycheck. No, I love the kids too. They're great. But yeah, it's been my life for the last like 6-7 months. I don't know. I'm optimistic. I'm not broke and homeless on the street, so goals met. I'm happy for the moment. I'm, making progress. I've got things I'm looking forward to. Depression has not snuck in since I've been back, so that's good. Yeah, that's it. That's where I am. I'm also trying to get more comfortable with my voice, my singing voice, because I want to start singing high like I used to. And to do that, I need to sing more often and talk more often. I've realized I go full days without speaking. And that's, like, really weird, I feel like. I mean, the life of an introvert, but, like, it's. So I just have a lot of things I want to improve and work on. My bedroom, I'm trying to redesign it so that I want to be in it more. And so that, like, my life is so structured, I don't have to fight my inner self just to, do stuff, basic things. I'm just, easing myself into this adulting thing and trying to wrap my mind around being in ministry, because that's a whole thing in itself. And I will make a different video about that, maybe with my sister. We're starting a podcast, so tune into that. But yeah, life's been good. I'm gonna try and start working out. We'll see about that, but I don't know. I mean, I like the way I look right now. I just want to, like, tone up a bit and, like, get some muscle in my arms. My arms are really thin and my legs are, like, getting bigger, so I want my arms to match my legs, and then my head also to grow. And if my head doesn't grow, then I'm going to have to shrink my legs, because I want to be proportionate, because I'm crazy. Trying to figure out a schedule that will work for me daily, because I really like consistency, and I like having a schedule and, like, a planned regimen. Oh my gosh, I didn't even tell you guys, our cars broke down, all of them. You know what, that's another story. Remind me to tell you the car story, because that is so long, so crazy. It's just ever since I've come home, things have been falling apart. But it's like not like in a way that's like I can't manage or that like is devastating. Just like small annoyances that it's just like really, really. But you know, not struggling. Grateful for what I have and ready to better myself in many, many ways. That's it, for real.